Welcome to today's special event, Essential Digital Skills Help You Achieve Your Career Goals. Walden University's School of Lifelong Learning has partnered with Simplilearn, one of the world's leading online training providers, to offer learners an opportunity to gain the skills needed in today's competitive job market. Courses are designed by subject matter experts in the field and reviewed by Walden faculty to ensure content meets our educational standards and bridges critical skills gap. Hi, my name is Mike Adabo. I'm a product manager with the School of Lifelong Learning. And from all of us here at Walden University, we thank you for taking the time out of your day to join us. Please note that this webinar will be archived, so you will have an opportunity to view the presentation again or even share this with a friend or colleague. If you need accommodations to attend this webinar, please contact disability@mail.waldenu.edu. Before we get into today's content, I want to take a moment to go over a few items to make sure you get the most out of this program. On the screen in front of you, you will see the main presentation and a section for submitting questions to our presenter. All these windows, as well as other items of interest, can be opened and closed at your convenience using the toolbar at the bottom of your screen. You can size these windows as you see fit, so feel free to set them to your comfort level as we move on. To submit questions for our presenter, please use the Q&A window. Questions submitted by viewers watching on demand will still be received by someone on our team. To access the closed captions for this event, please open the media player window from the toolbar on the bottom of the screen. Clicking the CC or closed captions button in the lower right corner of that window will toggle the captions for this event. Please note, you will need to keep the window open throughout the event to see the captions. With those items out of the way, it is my pleasure to introduce today's presenter, Jason Trammell. Jason is Manager, Customer Success with Simplilearn and has over 10 years of experience in learning and development. Jason has been with Simplilearn for over 3 years and is responsible for driving successful student experiences. Thank you very much for being here today, Jason, and I'll let you take it from here.
Thank you very much, Mike, and I appreciate the introduction. Like Mike said, I'm Jason. I am here from Simplilearn today to talk you through some of the offerings that we have through Walden University and Simplilearn. I wanted to first introduce you to who we are at Simplilearn and a little bit about what we do. So we are the #1 online boot camp in the world. We have over 10 years of digital skills training under our belt with 2 million professionals trained in over 150 countries. And we have over 2,000 corporate training engagements. We're pretty busy right now. A lot of folks have moved online to complete their enterprise level trainings and their personal development. So we're really excited as we get started to partner with Walden University. So some of the things that people find value in Simplilearn for are our high engagement outcome-centric learning. So we have an online boot camp that drives 4 times higher course completion rates than our competitors. We do have the latest curriculum from industry experts that are co-branded and co-developed and regularly updated. We also have Classroom in the Cloud. So we have cloud-based learning platforms to scale up your training programs instantly and cost-effectively. We have your size, not one size. So we have a few different features that we're going to talk about in today's presentation, but from our learning portal integration to our contextualized content and our learning paths, we are here to set you up for success. So one of the ways that we measure our success at Simplilearn is our Net Promoter Score. So at the end of all of our courses, we ask our students, would you recommend Simplilearn to a friend or a family member? And right now our score is sitting at 80%, and 51% of our respondents stated that our courses enhance their performance at work. 44% said they gave more self-confidence at work as well. So we are leading in the Net Promoter Score area amongst our competitors, and we have award-winning content and customer service. We actually just won a customer service award today, which we're really excited about, so it's not listed here, but we are regularly appearing on the top 20 companies for online training in the training industry. We also are regular appearances in the Stevie winners for sales and customer service. and the Aegis Grand Bell Awards. We were recently the winner of the Tech Lead in Innovation Ed Tech. So we're really excited to not only work with the students and make your experience better, but also be recognized for it as well. So I want to talk about specifically the type of offerings that we're working with Walden University on. So there are two different types of offerings that we have. We have courses, and we have role-aligned learning paths. So under courses, these are individual courses, just like you would go to a classroom and sit through, English 101, 40 to 80 hours of learning, hands-on labs and projects. They're aligned to leading certifications. We offer a blended delivery, which is a combination of self-paced learning and live virtual training with an actual live instructor and training assistants and staff to support you. And that's usually just one single course that we have as an offering. One of our courses is Agile Scrum Master, which we'll come to in just a few minutes. We also have role-aligned learning paths, which are multiple courses and a path to start you off from beginner to intermediary to advanced. So we have 200 to 250 hours of training under the role-aligned learning path. They are industry aligned, so that means that we have developed our content in some cases directly with folks that are going to certify you in the industry. And we also offer hands-on labs and projects and a blended delivery approach for the role-aligned learning paths as well. So let's go into a little bit deeper about what specific courses and categories and learning paths that we're offering through the Walden University offering. So we have several different categories at Simplilearn, but we're focusing on four main categories here, which is digital business, technology, operations, and data and artificial intelligence. We have digital marketing available. We'll talk a little bit more about these courses in detail. Under technology, we offer cloud computing, cybersecurity, software development. Under digital operations, we have Agile Scrum Master. And under data and artificial intelligence, we have the data science and business analytics. So let's take a closer look about how this happens. So we want to give you a real great experience when you're in our LMS and learning through Walden University. So we have a few different ways and a few different options for you to accomplish this. First of all, you'll get online enrollment, which we'll talk a little bit about at the end in terms of how you can enroll and how to get started. You have two different ways of learning, though. You have watching self-paced pre-recorded videos or attending live virtual classrooms. You also have chapter end quizzes. You have live interactions and mentoring sessions with our instructors and training assistants. And most of our courses offer a final assessment, project work, and virtual labs. And that's going to give you that hands-on experience. We offer real-world scenarios like creating an ad campaign under the digital marketing services or running different labs for problem statements that you'll receive in your assessments. We also focus on your total final exam and your certification. So most of our courses are what we would consider a certification-ready course. So we really want to prepare you for those external certifications like PeopleCert, project management through PMI. We have certifications through Microsoft, Axelos, Exen, and more. We'll get to that in just a second. So let's talk about each of the different offerings. So the first one that I want to talk about is the digital marketing specialist. And one of the things I just noted in the other slide, well, we are aligned to our industry certification specialists. So we have online marketing certified professional, Google, and Microsoft that we're aligned to. Our curriculum includes SEO, content marketing, PPC, social media, mobile marketing, and pay-per-click, social media. These courses are listed under a learning path. Remember when we talked about the difference between courses and learning paths, this one has an estimated 240-hour workload. So you can't sit down in one day to do it. We do offer this very, very detailed course for you. We want to encourage you to spend your time in the offering and take care of this. We also have self-paced learning and live virtual classrooms. We have 1 year access to the program, so we won't limit you to how often you can go back and review the content within 1 year. And over the course of that year, if you get any course updates, you'll also receive those updates within that year for access as well. Another one is cybersecurity. This is a cybersecurity expert learning path with an estimated 150-hour workload. The different modalities are self-paced learning and live virtual classroom. Again, that 1-year access will help you achieve your completion on your course. And this is a little bit different. We actually have curriculum that starts off as an introduction to cybersecurity and works our way into a little bit more of the advanced courses, the CCSP, which is the Certified Cloud Security Professional. And we are aligned to the EC Council, the industry certification. So after completing these courses, you're able to pursue that external certification just as another accolade that you can celebrate after completing the courses. For Agile Scrum Master, this is one course, so this one's a little bit shorter than the first two that we showed you. This one's 36 hours, and some of the topics that we cover in this single course would be the Agile way of thinking, Scrum events and artifacts, Agile estimating, planning, monitoring, and control. We also are aligned to Exen, and many of our students take the Agile Scrum Master course to get ready for the exam through Exen. We also have the Cloud Architect Learning Path. So this is a 343-hour workload, a combination of both self-paced and live virtual, again, with that 1-year access. And we cover things that are included like Amazon Web Services, SysOps Associates, Azure Fundamentals through Microsoft, and Google Cloud Platform training. So we are a certified Silver Microsoft partner. We're also aligned with the Amazon Web Services certification body. And we also are a technology partner there with Microsoft as well. We also have a data science and AI data analyst course. So this one's similar to our cybersecurity in that we take you from an introduction course all the way up to the capstone. And one interesting thing about the capstone that you'll see a little bit in a couple of our learning paths is that the capstone will encompass everything that you learned in all of the courses, and this is another learning path, and allows you to create a real-world scenario and problem-solve this capstone as you work on it. And the capstone is guided by a live person. You'll have access to that live classroom environment in that case as well. Right. The full-stack Java developer, the curriculum is, here on the screen we have the implementing OOPS using Java with data structures and beyond. This is another one with the capstone project that allows you to really get your hands dirty when it comes to full-stack Java development. Again, with a 250-hour workload, you have self-paced learning available and live virtual classroom with 1-year access. All right, so we want to help you get enrolled, and so I'm going to hand it over to Mike. Yeah, go ahead, Mike.
Yeah, thanks, Jason. I just wanted to cover real briefly how you can access these courses. So if you visit lifelonglearning.waldenu.edu, you should be able to navigate to the Simplilearn collaboration section product page. Here you'll see all these offerings that Jason has just covered. The process is pretty straightforward. It's an e-commerce setup where you can review the courses, add them to a cart, and go through an e-commerce flow of checkout. The access is through the dashboard of the School of Lifelong Learning website. So once you're logged in, you'll be able to SSO directly into the Simplilearn learning system and access the course materials seamlessly from your lifelong learning dashboard. So now what I'd like to do is just cover any questions, remind anyone that might be in attendance, if you'd like to submit a question, please do so through the Q&A box on your screen, and I'll give everyone about 30 seconds to submit any last questions. Okay, so first question I have that's come in is if there is any financial assistance available for this program. These offerings are not financial aid eligible, but we do currently have a 25% promotion we are running through the end of August. This is a 25% off. You can find the code on the site. Also, Walden alumni discount of 25% is also applicable to these products. Jason, I have a question I think maybe you'll be able to answer. This is, how do I sign up for the live virtual classroom?
Sure, yeah, that's a really good question. Once you're enrolled into the class, you will access your course through our LMS, and you'll be able to review different options that are available as far as the time, the dates, the batches for your course. And at that point, you'll be able to register for a live virtual class. When you do that, there are a few things that will happen. You'll start to receive emails to remind you that a live virtual class is coming up. You'll also have an option to add that to your calendar so that you don't forget that a class is coming up, and you'll also be able to unenroll in that class and maybe enroll in another live virtual class. So it's all enrolled through our LMS, and you'll also be able to launch it right in WebEx. So just need a laptop or an iPhone or an iPad with our app at Simplilearn, and you'll be good to go.
Great, thank you. So it looks like we have no further questions at this time. So I'd like to bring this webinar to a close. Again, I'd like to thank Jason for presenting today. We appreciate you taking taking time out of your busy day to join us, and thank you for the questions that you've submitted. As a reminder, this webinar will be archived and can be viewed on demand, and the link to access this will be sent in a follow-up email. Also, feel free to share this content with a friend or colleague. To see the courses offered by the School of Lifelong Learning, you can click on the link in the resources list, which you can access via the toolbar at the bottom of your screen. I encourage you to connect with our faculty, students, and alumni by connecting with Walden on social networking sites like Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn. Thank you again to Jason Trammell for the presentation and to our audience for joining us today. Have a wonderful day.